Welcome to the Kaduna International Housing Exhibition, where excellence meets innovation. This event has been meticulously organized to showcase the best in housing design and technology. From state-of-the-art smart homes to eco-friendly living spaces, this exhibition has it all. Visitors have the opportunity to explore a wide range of housing options and get inspired by the latest trends in architecture and interior design. The attention to detail in every aspect of this exhibition is truly remarkable. From the layout of the booth to the interactive displays, every element has been carefully curated to provide a memorable experience for all attendees.
Please, can we all put our hands together?
Today, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Senator Malam Obasani, who was ably represented by his deputy, Dr. Hadiza Sabuwa Balarabe, Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Musa Ngiwa, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, who was represented by Honorable Kau Samaila, commissioners and other dignitaries were in attendance at the housing exhibition organized by the Kaduna State Development and Property Company.
With His Excellency's support, our company, Kaduna State Development and Property Company Limited, is set to embark on certain key housing and housing infrastructure projects, including one, the ultra-modern mechanic village for the eastern sector, regional electric vehicle assembly plant, CNG conversion stations, electronic EV charging manufacturing, and strategically located EV charging points. A 5-star hospital with doctor quarters, a private university known to be as Absa University, a building materials village to service the eastern sector of Kaduna metropolis, a trucks and heavy-duty mechanic village, which are expected to attract and facilitate the construction and delivery of at least 2,000 mixed-type housing units across Kaduna metropolis within the next 5 years.
This Kaduna State approach to housing delivery, as marked out by His Excellency, is in line with that of the federal government and the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR for housing and urban development. At the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, under my leadership, our stated vision is quality housing for all, with a deliberate inclination to attention towards the 80% of the population who simply cannot afford even a mortgage as a measure to get a home. We also intend on encouraging responsible construction techniques to ensure that they are climate smart and friendly to the environment. It is in line with this that the theme of the housing exhibition, Kaduna Sustainable Housing, a model for northern housing reforms, is so apt, as I said earlier. Housing provision is an ongoing activity. As long as there is large population, there will be population growth. As long as there is population growth, there will be migration. And there will always be need for housing. Before I proceed, it is important for us to understand what a sustainable housing development means, so we are all on the same page. Sustainable housing development means building homes for people in ways that are environmentally responsible, economically viable, and socially inclusive.
The provision of housing may not adequately cater to all segments of our society. This disparity can lead to social inequalities and hinder the government's ability to achieve its economic and social objectives. Recognizing this, most governments intervene in housing markets to ensure that their citizens have access to decent and affordable housing. It is against this backdrop that this exhibition is particularly relevant. Therefore, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency Senator Obasani, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, for his visionary leadership and commitment to improving the lives of the people of Kaduna through his comprehensive governance framework, the Sustained Manifesto. Over time, housing exhibitions have evolved from mere showcases into dynamic events that engage various stakeholders. Today, they serve as vital platforms for collaboration, knowledge exchange, and market exploration. These exhibitions bring together policymakers, industry professionals, investors, and the general public to discuss challenges and opportunities in the housing sector. The Maiden Kaduna International Housing Exhibition holds immense significance for our community. It provides us with a unique opportunity to showcase our commitment to sustainable urban development, affordable housing solutions, and innovative architectural designs.
The Kaduna International Housing Exhibition is indeed a program that brings together all of you stakeholders in the housing subsector to brainstorm and come up with ways to improve in these areas for the purpose of achieving better living environments. This program brings together key players such as developers, material producers and distributors, real estate developers, experts in the housing industry, and others to plan so as to make house available to the citizens of the country and others at affordable prices. The Kaduna State Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, together with Kaduna State Development and Property Company, the SDPC, welcomes you all with full of expectations, believing that by the time this program ends, we will have been so empowered to achieve our goals and objectives of providing houses for the teeming population. The government and public institutions can provide support through sustainable policy framework and regulations, enabling environment for ease of doing business and boosting investor confidence. As we walk through today's exhibit and engage with various local and international industry experts, policymakers, and innovators, we must see this exhibition as a platform and opportunity to share ideas and best practices that will ultimately drive growth and development. Learn, explore new technologies and methodologies that can create a robust ecosystem that drives prosperity and enhance quality of life for all residents of Kaduna State and the country at large. Together, let us build bridges of opportunity that empowers our communities and inspires future generations. The journey to transform the real estate and economy of Kaduna State into a global brand has indeed begun today. In closing, I'd like to extend my gratitude to the management of Kaduna Development and Property Company Limited for its wonderful partnerships and the entire team of Kaduna International Housing Exhibition Limited for their dedication and collaboration in organizing this historical and prestigious event.
This project is being executed through a public-private partnership. Nuru Suraj and Kaduna State Government are working together to develop 35,000 plots for our people. The Nigerian Air Force, Nigeria Customs Service, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and the Federal Housing Authority have embarked on mass housing projects in the state because of the conducive atmosphere we have created, coupled with our attractive incentives. The social housing scheme was introduced in order to provide affordable accommodation as a social service for the vulnerable population. Efficient design and construction methods, which are key indicators that drive the affordability target of the scheme, were employed. The scheme is being funded directly from the state budget and is being implemented by the State Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Under the scheme, 4 estates are being developed with a total of 654 units of different types of housing, ranging from 1 to 3 bedroom semi-detached housing. 3. The Kaduna State has attracted many investors, especially real estate developers, and has partnered with them in the construction of mass housing estates across the Kaduna metropolis under a PPP arrangement. Government provides unencumbered land to the developers and facilitates all approvals and permits free of charge. A memorandum of understanding is signed with each developer with details of tenure and agreed off-take prices of the different types of houses to be developed. The DLA program was initiated to bring in private participation into housing provision. A total of 1,103.52 hectares of land was allocated to 52 private developers to build different types of houses for off-takers within Kaduna. The developers are expected to deliver over 25,000 units of houses, with over 10,000 now completed, most of which have also been sold and occupied.
The exhibition showcased various housing projects aimed at providing affordable and quality housing for the people of Kaduna State and Nigeria as a whole. The Deputy Governor and the Minister of Housing toured the different stalls, speaking with developers and potential homeowners about the importance of investing in the housing sector. They emphasized the government's commitment to addressing the housing deficit in Kaduna State and creating an enabling environment for the developers to thrive.
We are fully in support of this initiative because it helps Kaduna in 2 ways. One, our community programs that are focused in vulnerable communities where we have high rate of unemployment and poverty among young people. Those young people in those communities that need something to do, but not just to keep them busy for a few weeks, but something that they can use to earn a living. Those young people are going to be beneficiaries of this program. The second thing is that we also have people who have completed treatment and rehabilitation programs, but don't have anything to do. Unfortunately, their experience with drugs have made it such that they do not have viable skills. This academy is going to provide information, provide some sort of kick-off level for them. So we are grateful to the academy, we're grateful to the founders, and one of the things that I hope has been announced very clearly is that provision has been made for 400 young people in Kaduna State, the majority of them being from these vulnerable communities that we've talked about.
You cannot even have the actual data, assuming from 2020 to date, how many people are losing their jobs every day. Even today, you cannot even determine the number of people are losing their jobs. And that is all the source of all these evil acts around us. So we have to put things together. We have to thank you because you have put initiatives towards reduction of unemployed youth in Kaduna State.
Mr. Murtala from Churchman, please, we would like to know what are the criteria for accessing end-user financing for housing in Nigeria, and maybe, I don't know if time permits us, you can elaborate on how people can apply this.
Thank you, organizers. Standing on the protocol for criteria regarding financing to own properties, it's usually done on case-by-case basis, and there are some basic requirements that need to be met.
The two-day event was a success, with many attendees expressing their excitement about the potential opportunities for homeowners and investment in the housing sector.